Okay. Actually, no, I guess we'll leave it on the bit. Actually, you can make the stream starting screen then, honestly.
Stuff to work on later. Let me go ahead and actually get the stream announcements going.
Which also reminds me, actually turn down the music here. There we go, that screen. They've had so many new things to the YouTube bar. I can't actually even see what I'm doing on that screen. There we go. No, so you leave it on that. I don't know, I'll find out what screen I want to actually get in here. Let me actually go ahead and move this massive cup out of my way too. My chair. But yeah, we're doing a little bit of Brix. And we go ahead and get the link. Let me go ahead and spam the link. Spam. And then also add it here and try out my first announcement. Okay, I didn't actually get the announcements option on my phone. Okay, so that's going to be a little bit unfortunate. Let me go ahead and I guess I'll actually share that manually. Bump. Let me actually don't show again. Oh, there we go. Publish. Excellent. Okay. So let me quickly. I want to actually see if I can do that from my phone. Delete profile. Oh yeah, I can publish that. Okay. Just getting used to the new Discord upgrades. And go back to the live chat. Yeah, I have cold. Let me actually just rearrange some stuff on my desk. Got a mega cup from Hookies. Just trying to find room to actually put it somewhere on my desk. I'm going to get this. Kind of sad there's a Masako time quest today. I spent lots of gems earlier this morning to get the coal stuff. And I was going to spend some more. But I think I might just actually wait till tomorrow. I might do 2 refreshes to get some Masako tiles. But I was looking at honestly, if I'm going to spend like 200 gems on an energy refresh to get closer to the Masako time quest for like 4 tiles, like I might as well just buy a bag instead. Like I will maybe spend some tomorrow because they just did coal. I kind of don't feel like the last couple of days is going to be maybe the most interesting. Although I'll see how close I actually get. Still probably going to be doing like an energy refresh or so a day. At least till the end of this. Go and get me a little bit more stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Just we're doing that kind of till the end of this. Hoping we get some news about whether the next one is updated. I mean, I guess we either get news, know it's updated, or we're not going to get any news. We're not going to be on news that is not getting updated. Though, I guess they only would tell. I mean, I guess maybe not Bricko. Whoever the other Sicko, Sako. Has even been around recently. Him and GKM. GKM, yeah. GMK's Godzilla movie. Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah, all monsters attack, or something like that. I might build them. Yeah. I mean, he hasn't played in like a long time, but I mean, sometimes I still hop on for a bit. Really still doing these. I mean, I guess also, honestly, the Woo events here, coming, one of those two. But let's go ahead and I guess I'm gonna go pop on in here, spend my energy. Back scratch. You get like the weird itches on your back that you just like can't reach. Go ahead. Continue looting this one. Wait, I thought I still had some more coal loot. No, okay, I did finish those earlier. I'm gonna loot this. I think this is. I feel like this actually gives me more currency than doing the Garmadon note. You know, these are equal. I know this one is lesser. For still 10 energy, you get 26 controllers versus 30 controllers, which is weird. I mean, everything else is, I believe, the same. 50 or 550. And this one even 660. So, like, I don't know why you wouldn't just loot this node. Yeah, the master stuff was kind of weird. Yeah, I think he retired about that long ago. Or somewhere close to that. But we're gonna go ahead and do one more arena battle. I have, what, 3 more left? Yeah, I can move the cup. Let's go get to rank 5. I can worry about getting higher later. I want to try to find some more decent music. Oh, actually, I know what we're doing about. Oh, the unbox events, yeah. Well, I mean, they kind of retired almost basically when the game launched. Or, well, kind of the first update cycle. What? We got the unbox that was soft launch. There was Hank, Scarlet. I think Clockwork was the only other like new one afterwards. Because they had Zombie, Chef, and I think Spooky Guild in soft launch days. Oh, and I guess also the 2 Ghostbusters. Yeah, that should be a decent number of buffs still. Not as high as I actually would like it. I wish he didn't have taunt. Oh, somebody else also had taunt. Okay, at least Santa got it. Should have loaded a little bit. No, Chef wasn't always farmable elsewhere. Chef got made farmable later. That was not with the launch of the game. He maintenance himself to death, basically. You know, we still have all paybacks. We should have attacked him back. And there goes Malak. Since he used his ultimate, he killed himself. Okay, manual control, yeah. Go ahead and bring him back. Yeah, we're gonna bomb them, why not? I was hoping I would actually get to take him out, but hey, one of them died. That's always good. I honestly thought Sicko stopped playing even before that, or I know he mentioned he wasn't very interested in doing stuff with the game. Although lots of people play games they don't really like, I thought it was kind of a little bit weird personally. Really not like too weird, but like I'm really not having fun with the game. Like I'll go ahead and at least like take a break or something. No sense playing a game you don't actually enjoy every day. We'll still be playing Grizzly as Lost, but I only stopped that because it's supposed to be getting like canceled and they haven't really upped the rewards or nothing. It's just kind of like grinding on a game that was going to be dead, and like I don't know if I want to put in time to do this, just to maybe get some characters. Try to get some currency to get some characters before the game closes. with it not being like generous. I was hoping they'd almost be like, here, get free stuff. Okay, pretty sure we have this here. Let's just go ahead and kill Andres first. Okay, we got him. Excellent.
Available in the shop. Yeah, I think it wasn't made available until then. It was one of the, I think one of the waste updates added Chef into there. In addition to him having a brick face unbox event, which I believe I have video of myself playing that on the channel. So I will go ahead and do this. As much as I like that, I remember now what I was going to be playing for music for this. Let me find it. You want to do that one? Maybe this one. I mean, that's from a year ago. I mean, that's a 2-hour-long playlist. Let's see, how old is that? That's 4 years old. Okay, we've had lots more good Kirby music since then. Actually, no. Forgotten Land's best music. One that's a little bit longer. Complete original soundtrack. Yeah, I guess we'll listen to the best of Kirby. 2 hours. It's an hour and 46 minutes long. It's not really that close to 10 hours. Although we can also listen to the top. Yeah, let's go to the 10 best songs from that one. Will this one get me copyright strike? I don't know. It's a vocal track randomly. Yeah, you usually run out of stuff to do. Like Malo said, the game isn't getting much changes besides money-making events. Yep. Node locks. Mike spent 5 refreshes a day during the collectible journey. Now he has 68 Chili Guild towels out of 115. That sounds about right. Was he the one with yeah. Figured he was probably him. Him or he's Fat Lego Fan, I believe that was his name. I'm just gonna sure I haven't done those yet. Okay, so we'll go ahead and get into it. Well, I guess we'll go ahead and actually build Cole. He gets 8 defense. Nice. Hammer time. And I've heard the gear stuff is a little bit messed up, which would be kind of fun to mess with. Well, I mean, I guess I'll go ahead and try to equip the gear. Oh, he's not even like leveled up high enough to get that. That makes sense. I thought you maybe get some gear at the basic level. Oh well. We'll touch on him later, though I did forget. I need to actually did want to go ahead and favorite him so I can work on him later. But he will be definitely safe till there's a money bags out to actually mess with him. Unless I want to actually use him at the very beginning of one of these. What was that team I had? I think it's going to be this one. I'm going to have some fun till he just like dies map 1. That's definitely a challenge. Though I do also, since with this early on, I can bring along some allies. Can't wait to see him just kill himself instantly.
The guy with the dog picture used to be a duck. Okay. I mean, we might be able to keep him alive for a couple maps. I'm actually not even sure he actually has a con. Save gyms and Ghostbusters, Alumni Days, yep. Those would be good ones to save, though I kind of wonder if they might update Alumni Days. It feels like it's one that deserves an update maybe the most, with all the other stuff they have like done recently. Like, it's very outdated, but I would rather get maybe some other stuff than like things that would probably fit in there, though. I mean, they could update that and put in the castle stuff there. I want to see what Otto does here. Was that Cole's making that sound? I have no idea what that sound was. I thought maybe that was the music at first. Only 25 cows to max out Basil, which you get without spending any gem. Oh, hopefully you should. I mean, I don't think it's not going to happen, but gosh, that's gonna be weird. He's going to like die instantly here. I don't know, I'll bring a Digijay to replace you, Cole. Cole's going to die through a frame 1 Zane's bug. Yeah, you targeted him instantly. Didn't even want me to try to use him. I feel like he should call for us medkits to heal him since he has like no health. But, well, we got the trout call at least. I thought that was gonna maybe AoE some other people. Let's go with you. Excellent. We don't need to heal that much. And just go ahead and cut you. That's good. You just buy green set tools after you finish him because you're down. I feel like I'm gonna save up to a certain amount of currency. Just cause with how they like to update stuff. I feel like it will. There's a decent chance it could actually receive an update at some point. And I would like to be ready just in case whenever that does happen. So, I mean, I can just go ahead and let me back. Let me just go ahead and replace you with. I'll stick you back on the team. We'll just keep on rocking Ninjago for a little bit. I feel like it's probably a smart idea though to save up some currency, especially now with the event spender stuff. So I'm also curious if they add in one whenever that comes back. I mean, I won't likely need anything to have that unless they update it, but like I have everything else from there, so that I don't right now wouldn't need to do that. So I definitely wouldn't do. Well, yeah, I mean, I wouldn't do it. It does give gems, which is nice. But besides that, it doesn't really give me anything that I'd actually kind of need. Oh, let me just go ahead and just stomp you. I really thought I was going to straight up kill him. Bring you back. There we go. I do like how they increased Nia's healing. I feel like she's better now. Still not exactly great. But I think she does a decent job. Well, I think she synergizes better with Lloyd than Wu did. But I feel like it would be a good idea to save some currency. Because while it's not like that big of a thing, with them adding in event spenders, and what seems to be the new format is like the new stuff they add into the store costs 2,500. Like, it feels like it'd be a smart idea to save up enough currency. I mean, it'd be lots of currency, but for when they do drop something new, you can just go in there and instantly like buy that new thing. I think that would be a smart strategy. Or at least like to save it up so you can probably complete the event spender earlier. Okay, so let them auto this. This should be kind of fairly easy. We already have Ghost Max and Slimer just received 2 new nodes in his master event. But they are very tough to beat. Some required characters like Dwayne and Nia still aren't good. A solid song here. Give me some taffy. But yeah, it is probably going to be a smart strategy. I guess unless you really need set tools. Oh man, I guess maybe some green links are a little bit easy to farm, I think. The green set tools. Is just probably save up currency, wait for them to add in something new to some of the events, or I guess go ahead and keep farming what's already there. I mean, a lot of us don't have many of the events really finished. But just like hoard some currency, wait for them to add in something new, and buy the thing that you want. Then, now granted, it probably would be best to go ahead and buy the stuff that will like actually help you progress further. Like I think that will be a big thing. Like maybe getting like the set, go ahead and get that so we can progress further into it so you have more to farm. Though being able to like buy enough stuff, which I mean they're probably not going to have the stuff be pricey enough that this won't really matter. But with like gold that it costs too much, but it's like a lots of currency just to be able to buy him outright. Though I don't know, you do like a money bag, you do a event spender and some other stuff like that. Get some more tiles for him, maybe still work on farming some of the stuff as the event goes. But like, I think that will probably be a good way to go about doing it. Now I wouldn't say maybe probably spend to like stock up an extra like backlog of controllers, but I think it would be a smart idea to have a little bit of stuff saved whenever the next run happens. Like I'm already saving up, I think I have like enough currency to go ahead and buy like my next character already. Not that that's like my next purchase in there, it's like 2,500 currency. Not that that's that much, but since I've already completed the event spender, I'm just gonna go ahead and save that until next event is ran, so I can go ahead and be ready to do that whenever that happens. At least I have like one extra purchase towards it. I think I saved like a decent bit of currency last time the collectibles journey event happened, so that when this new one ran, they would get like I think 2 purchases kind of the event spender done. Well, not just for the initial one, because they also had like the maps getting reset there, so I was able to actually get a bunch of extra first time currency that way. But I think that was like really helpful, just having that currency there so you go ahead and get a little bit quicker with getting some of the stuff. Okay, she's finally gone. I like how we have him doing his thing. I mean, I guess it's, well, I guess it's not this team. Well, it doesn't really work that much with like a techie team, but there is at least one techie team, or team member on here. We're going to take him out. There we go. So these lots of green set tools. I've been personally getting them from, well, I guess you're not done with the Master Shop yet, but that's why I've basically been getting from the Master Shop. Well, until of course they like increase the price and I just start saving, though I need lots of binoculars and fish right now, so I'm just buying it from there. The apples I'm just buying from the arena store instead. Let me send people down to excavations before I forget about it. I'm actually currently actively using you. We'll send the corn down there to mine by himself. His mustache will guide him to victory. Oof. Going back up, probably have like 3k gems saved up for Imperials. You still need lots of green set tools. You haven't maxed out a single event character. Okay, I have like a few maxed out, so that's been very, very helpful for like farming the stuff later. Now you don't waste your time on Cole and Masako. They're so hard to get, they're not even the in-game meta. Saving your controllers too, okay. I'm just getting them just kind of have somebody else to use. Gives me the sense of like completing the collection. You can got something else unlocked. It's kind of a character I like. Well, I mean, I like that version of Cole decently enough. Ow. He's really hurting. I should hit her instead. Yeah, he's gone. I'm gonna go ahead and remove you, and then I'm just gonna drill you, and then I'll hit you with that. Oh, no, I don't need to help. But I wanted to get Masako, so, like, she's a fig I have wanted for a while. If you see my, like, top 5 most wanted Ninjago characters, I think she's an honorable mention on there since she was in the files since that long ago. That I didn't actually include her since, like, I feel like she was probably kind of coming. I feel like it's kind of a little cheap to choose things that are in the files, because, like, they're in the files, and there's a good chance they might be kind of coming. Choose some other people different. But since she's the one I kind of really want, I'm kind of going here to get them. Like, I kind of, well, I honestly like her more than I like the collectible characters, so they're definitely one that I'm going to go for a little bit more. Let's bring Santa, why not? Santa and Slimer, why not? That looks about right. You don't have any bats. I think I might have spent most of my bats last time. Bucks would lay. Yeah, probably just try to get him to revive. You're still playing tourneys, but you can't reach first place for anyone else. Don't really care. For me, well, my house too. That is definitely a reason I don't care too much for them. But for me, it's also looking at what the reward is. If it's a character I'm not interested in at all, like Jins, I'm happy letting other people get on up there. They can go ahead and take my position or whatever position I might try to fight for otherwise. Excellent, get him out of here and just go ahead and bash him. We'll bash him a second time. Still, oh, you know, this message I read there. Lloyd's really squishy. Yeah, he kind of needs it back. Well, it was very annoying, so I can't blame them for taking it away because we wanted it to be taken away. Though I thought it was also weird they took it away from him, but not like as much some other characters. Like, I feel like if he was going to lose it, what was it? Aurora definitely needed to lose her dodge, and Gorwell also needed to lose their dodge. I mean, they're not tanks. They're supposed to be a little bit squishy. Like Lloyd's tank, I guess tanks should be too dodgy either, but that was his role as a tank. He wasn't like a very good lasting tank. He's supposed to just dodge a bunch of damage. But yeah, them taking that away from him kind of like really ruined him. And then you have like, I believe the classic Space Figs have a higher dodge than him now. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe just like they dodge quite a bit. But yeah, it feels kind of weird. You do use Jins in your arena team, but already have a max. Yeah, he doesn't walk like a tank, which I mean, I thought it was cool how they had him originally as a tank that did walk differently like that. That was pretty neat, though I will say, I did even originally kind of hate how he wasn't like an RNG tank. Like, he was cool, but he was clearly a tank that like if you didn't actually dodge the stuff, he was bad. Although it was also very unreliable getting through him when he was the tank. So sometimes I felt like the enemy would dodge every single attack he did, which was exceptionally annoying. Because it was just kind of like, well, it's hard to reliably kill him, or was, like some other characters. Basically any other tank, because almost any other tank, like, you know, I can attack him, I'll be able to do this damage and maybe kill him or whatever. Him was just like, maybe I hit him, maybe I don't. Another piece of taffy. Okay. But I think basically it's guaranteed the anniversary will change up next year. Most of this will be like new stuff. Well, I mean, they probably will update some of the notes. I mean, they could even add another map onto it. I mean, I'd be okay with them adding like a new map onto it. Personally, I wouldn't mind like map 1 being kind of like stuff from the first year, map 2 being stuff from the second year, map 3 could be stuff from like the third year. But like, if you looked at it, all the stuff basically, I think literally almost all the stuff in the second map. Well, I guess besides the gold well. The gold well's still like weird premium territory. Let's go to the top one. I want to keep Coles live as long as possible. But if you look at that, basically everything on there was like not I guess exactly in game, but like in brick paste stuff they added in like the past year for the most part. And I feel like for the third year anniversary, they'll do that for the stuff they added in this year. So by then, in theory, most of the stuff they're adding in will probably... Oh, we actually got some... Interesting. Huh. I have 3 abilities. I don't have any of them unlocked. Also, I have 2 passives already. I think he might be a little bit broken. He's all pep. Maybe. Sure. Let's use the ability I don't have. Sounds like a good idea. But yeah, I feel like besides maybe whatever they release, like soon before the update. I guess it's gonna be basic 11. Okay, you basically did more damage than my Andreas has ever done, so that's good. He's dead. Okay, he doesn't even have like pips in his health bar. It's so small. Most of the stuff released by then is probably going to be so decently outdated compared to the new stuff they are releasing, that I think it's not too bad for them to give like a little bit more access to it. You still have to kind of focus on the stuff, and I think for like the most part it just lets you be able to unlock them, not really get them up that high or anything. And lets you do that. And I think it's also probably a good event for them to make money off of the game. Like, if there was any event I was going to be spending on, it would definitely be the anniversary event. I think we'll also use imps instead of bucks now. Like double non-such valiant and governor. So So stick to regular spooky. You don't think you need to work on any other spooky army besides Madlock, since she ended up unlocking, you know, that was the kind of thing. Like, it was neat that, like, okay, I still probably, unless I like spent a lot, which I mean, I guess I could. I like the event enough. I could go in decently spending on that event to get some of the new stuff. But I didn't really want to spend especially that much on that event. Because, like, you knew they were probably going to add in some other stuff sometime soon, so you also kind of wanted to save on that, not get, like, just completely broke. Also, I mean, if you go, like, completely broke in that event, you're probably not going to get Malak. I mean, I guess you had, like, a big stash, but that one's going to be, like, a big spend of all the stuff you had to do in it. But, like, being able to actually just unlock the stuff was really nice. Like, still have more stuff to do in that event, so it's not going to be too bad when it comes back. I don't know if I'm going to spend that much or not. I mean, I might do like energy refresh or two, depending on my gym stash at the time, just to go ahead and farm some more stuff. Although, like I said, I'm having fun using spooky armies, so I wouldn't mind. I mean, actually, AoE. I wouldn't actually mind getting them up higher since I'm having that much fun using them. I would like to actually have the team more fully actually usable, but. It lets me take some of the pressure off of doing some of those events. Like, there's still a purpose to rerunning that event, because there's still stuff for me to actually get from it, but I don't need it as much as maybe I need some other ones. And I think there's also kind of a smart idea, is they probably know for some of these older events, like, the stuff is outdated enough that, like, not too many people are probably going to actually be spending on on some of these events. Finally got him dead. So that no people aren't going to be spending on these things, so they can go ahead and just do that. Maybe get some money off it from there, from some of the other stuff. Give people access to it. Make the event less kind of pointless when it comes back, cause like you might not still be really doing too much with them, but you at least have them unlocked so you can get them up higher to maybe do something with them later. And instead just make people just kind of ignore that event. I guess they can still probably still wind up mostly ignoring it, but I think it works better than just kind of rerunning Malak. Well, I mean, I guess Malak would still be decent now, but like some of these other events, just rerunning them with their locked figs, it's kind of hard to progress there when they're kind of outdated. I mean, you still might not spend that much, but you might at least have a little bit more interest in the event now that you have Malak unlocked versus when you didn't have Malak unlocked, but adding in other stuff that is also still stronger. I'll bring somebody else for this one. I mean to bring some more people for these other ones anyways. Kill his bow, because you're trying to unlock same ability to... Well, I know what he's saying is that it also has the like actual other like ability, not like his double passive or whatever. But interesting enough that nice to use him. Look forward to the next money bags to actually level him up some, like he was like level 50. Oh yeah, I forgot you actually have that stuff. Let me focus on this, and then I will catch up on chat. Probably need to go ahead and kill him first. Because I kill her first. I should probably actually do kill Santa first. Sure. There we go. Yeah, he's gonna get a great wide back up. He needs lots more health. I guess we'll go and attack you in the meantime. Oh yeah, she has a debuff immunity, so we can continue to attack him. Excellent. Let's go and pop that. Also, I'm happy I brought you. I forgot about bringing you. I was wondering why I was hearing more scarlet noises. But yeah. For the other thing about why would you level up spooky armor just use plastic space? I mean, you always can just use plastic space. Although I might even say just use anti-plastic space. It's definitely a better team, in my opinion.
But so for future spooky nodes, I mean, there's probably gonna be another spooky node again next year in the anniversary event. And I have a feeling it might not be really balanced for old spooky or old spooky, and it's probably gonna be lots more balanced for the new spooky army figs. I mean, that's just like future stuff there, but I think it's still probably good to have access to some of the newer figs for some of these future node locks they might have. Because I feel like the old stuff won't really be as usable anymore when we have this newer shiny stuff they want you to actually spend stuff on to get. Yeah, if that one goes. Still need to get Scully to 5 stars. You don't want to spend too many gems on it since Malak is the only character you're interested in. They get outclassed by other meta. You will work on them once you reach Malak's node. But only enough for nobody to die. For ninjas, you might use Zane instead of Kai just to be safe. Not such earnest Malak, Santa, and Andreas. But I would say, I feel like, I mean, I guess most class spacing beats still most teams. Though it might also be good to have some options instead of just classic space. Whenever you have more stuff that beats classic space, you might be able to have something that kind of beats them. Or, yeah, it's nice to have some other options available for some of these different things. Ow. I mean, there was a time and place where he would just instantly dodge all those. Remember there being one really hard node where you had to, like, kill a Lloyd and you had to, I think, use an Ash or something. It was just kind of like, well, this might one-shot him if we could actually hit anybody. Go ahead and step on you, get you out of the way. But I think there will be a time when it'll be really nice to have other options available. I think you will have some other future stuff that might require some of the older stuff to really be beat. That's just my speculation. Although, I mean, you can also have another random team like the anti-classic space one pop up. Okay, I just saw, I guess, her spear or his swords there, that animation. You were very weak Rust, and you're lucky enough to not face the new collectibles. Nice. Well. But I do want to talk about, with next event coming up, possibility of other stuff getting added in. Curious if anybody here what their thoughts might be on what could be the next actual, like, character added in. Like I said, I think King Kahuna. And I mean, it would probably also be, Redbeard's Bounty. I mean, that's just kind of sitting there unbuilt. Makes sense to add in stuff that's been in the game files. Like Easter Chick was kind of random, but I believe Easter Chick's build's been in the game for a while since the actual set build is also the used in Chicken Suit Guy's ultimate animation, so it's not like it's really anything new right there. Ow, my poor lord. Let's go ahead and slap her. Excellent. Man, just walk on bullying Redbeard for a while. But, yeah, I don't know. I feel like that one, I mean, we could probably get another set. I mean, I guess it is weird for us having a pirates, like a main faction in the game, that we don't actually have a pirate ship yet. So I feel like they need one. But I don't know, I wish it would be like a different pirate ship. Get something that's a little bit more varied. I wish some of the sets were a little bit more varied with what years they came from. Well, some of the ones that are varied just kind of random, like Lighthouse and the Arctic Ice Glider. I don't know. My mind doesn't really go through either of those sets, especially as one of them's, like, I believe, was a creator set and not actually a city set too. So that all through to me was kind of weird right there off the bat. I'm just going ahead and stealth everybody again. Get some more buffs. So I kind of wish it would be somebody else or like some other set, though I'm not upset that that would be the set, like the pirate ship. Let me go ahead and stomp on you. You gonna heal yourself? Yeah, I figure you probably would. I don't know, you're gonna drink. Get your health back up as well. We got some stuff here. But yeah, I feel like King Kahuna, because he's been in the files, I mean, I feel like he's just kind of like the lazy option. I think he's also the cooler option, really. Other than that, I don't know. I feel like maybe just like a random other pirate that LEGO has made that just hasn't been in the game yet. I mean, I'm sure there's like other designs out there, though. I don't know. I feel like they're just kind of like more generic pirates. I mean, hey, Brickbeard would be a cool one. I mean, I guess you could just copy over lots of Redbeard stuff for that. I mean, that could always be a possibility. I don't know why I'm healing the character that's not actually a member of my team, so I don't really care what health they end on. Ow. I believe I just healed that character and shot it. Okay, well, now you can change over the songs again. Okay, we got that. Best Kirby music from the Kirby series. Okay. They're not work on that. They are a fun team, personally speaking. But I mean, what would you think would be the second fig? Because they seem like they like to release one set and 2 new characters, or like figs. I feel like we're probably going to be getting another fig as well. Just curious what might be your option there for the fig. Or what would you maybe like to see from the other fig? I'll throw on Magisto. You don't want to spend gems on collectible journey because Chili's bug, even when she gets fixed, classic space. Will probably still dominate the meta. If you want to go crazy on Tyranny of Justice, Early Adopters, and Holiday Red. I'm not gonna go too crazy on the next oh my gosh, Early Adopters should one just because I feel like classic space is a little bit on the way out. Not saying they actually are right now. I don't know. This would be good using him the way they're kind of bugged with the retaliate stuff. I'm just gonna slap him probably. No, okay, this actually works fairly decent. That's thought Ninjago was supposed to be a counter of them. But yeah, I mean, I guess also depends on when the next time it's gonna be reran. Because there's lots of stuff I would actually like to get from there. Ow, you shot them a bunch of times themselves. I like how you just went flying out there. But yeah, I don't know. I would kind of like to get some more stuff from there. So I think I might just do like the basic 1 or 2 energy refreshes. Like probably not gonna go like too crazy on anything there. Probably want to just go and take out you, because you're actually not bad with just your damage on your basic. At least not on full Imperial team, in my opinion. I mean, he definitely could be better, but like, there's nothing too bad there. Yeah, it's going to ultimate. But yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna be spending too much. I'm not going too crazy there. Would like to get a little bit more Leo for sure. I mean, just kind of having 4 stars, or maybe having 5. I can't remember. I know he's kind of just got him unlocked for like a basic one time. No, well, I think I did him to 5 because I think I did. We just had that event shortly afterwards, which was a little bit random. After having the anniversary, so I got him unlocked the anniversary, and I think I farmed him up there for another star. But I think I'd rather farm him than Alan. I mean, Alan's probably a little bit stronger, honestly. Though I think he might be one that might be a little bit more likely to actually get nerfed. So I've got to excavate, but we don't have another map here, so we don't have to worry about that. Just get retaliated on by fish. But yeah. I think I might go farm him, but I don't know if I'm going to go too crazy there. I mean, I have a long way to go to get them actually maxed out. I think I have both at 5. I think Alan might even be at 6 or something. 5 or 6. So I don't need too much more of them. I feel like they could get kind of nuffed somewhat soonish, so I'm not too bothered with getting them too much more. Let's see, what was it? Let's see, you said Tyranny of Justice. And Holiday Break thing's gonna be kind of big. Well, also, Holiday Breaks probably has only like one time too. So, one time
a long time ago. It's not like it's just one time, like collectible journey, just one time. Alan and Leo at 3 or 5 stars. Just meant that the events you care more about. Well, I mean, yeah, you can care about whatever events you want to. Personally speaking, that's not one I'm interested. Actually, I'd probably swap out. Gosh, Relations Malak for that one. That one's kind of one I kind of have high up there, but I'm also like enjoying those figs. So like that come back, I'll probably spend a decent bit there. People can have different events they want to spend on. Nothing wrong with that. Don't shame anybody for wanting a different event than others. They can like different characters or whatever. That one's just not what I probably care with too much. It has been a little bit since it hasn't been back. Yeah, no, it's just a bunch of different M words. I just call it different things. You don't have to correct somebody if they call it wrong. Just to be honest, you have more friends that way. Yeah, let's go ahead and claim all the stuff from this. Okay, so we got some stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and buy a couple more Hank tiles from whichever store it is, Brix store. Okay, this is a classic Kirby song for sure. But I'm happy to get close to we're getting them. Have access to no. Oh, I'm just saying, like I like the characters like a lot. It's like they're probably some of the higher characters in the game I like. Let's see, if I was gonna go through the roster, let's see stuff I really like. Yeah, the 3 army characters, I like them a lot. Not classic space. This version of Cole's not exactly my favorite. Iggy's kind of pretty decent. Chef I like decently enough. I like the pizza characters. Maybe not my favorite version of Chef, but kind of a classic. I mean, kind of grown on me, but ish. I like some of the ghosts. I think it's decent. I like the older version of Santa. You've grown on me, but I like this enemy wave. Super Wrestler, decently like. Major Chris Cosby, kind of a little bit meh. Well, like I like the robot stuff. I think he's like grown on me, but I don't like the helmet stuff as much from that original thing. More classic space, you're okay. I like the other Neo forms better. I like some of the newer ones. I think overall I like you, but I like your regular J form more. You're kind of like as a classic. Really like him. Yeti's pretty decent. Basic. Decent enough version of Wu. Probably one of the fancier regular versions of Wu that's like decked out in gold. Really like you. A little bit iffy on them. Probably one of the best versions of Garmadon. It's not going too crazy. A little bit iffy on them. I like the stuff they come from, but I think I like this stuff more separated. Like I like the ADU soldiers. And I like the Alien Conquest aliens, but just having that on top of, like, one of the alien pets on top of an ADU person isn't exactly my favorite. I like other versions of Lloyd more. Really like you. You're decent. You're just a little bit overdone design-wise for my taste, but I like them enough. You're okay enough, Pirate. A little bit meh. Really like you. Wish you were more construction worker. I like the UFO versions better. Pretty decently like you. He's okay. I think there's other jesters I like more. Businessman Trent's just kind of okay. It's just nothing too special, but I do like him. Ash, I think I like some of the older firefighters a little bit better. You're just kind of okay. You're not that memorable of a character, in my opinion. Hot Dog Soup, decent. When you get down to Ghostbusters, you're okay, decent enough when updated Fig. Another pirate, decent early costumed character. Really like Yuppie. He's a funky one. You're okay. I don't like the Gen 2 characters from Blacktron as much. Really like you. You're an okay classic police, although I like the newer stuff better, but you're good as the old classic throwback. I like you. I think I like the ones with the red coats a little bit more, but I do like your design. It's okay. Really like him. Really like her. He's decent. I mean, it's kind of a little bit basic, but I do like him. Ghostbuster. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. You were a decent early zombie. I mean, there's like better ones now. But decent early on. Ghostbuster. You're solid. I like how you're a lot different design, or like your symbols different than some other people. Hiker's okay, but he's just kind of a hiker, a little bit basic. Ghostbuster, not one I'm super careful. I like your mustache. Maybe I like the Imperials a little bit more than some other stuff. I mean, I almost feel like she could be in like a castle setting, and I wouldn't be able to tell the difference. I do like Crook Chuck. He's a really good one. Not actually my favorite medic design. You're okay, but just like weird stuff with the backpack. I mean, it's kind of just weird. Also, you feel a little bit too much like a copy of LeQuay. Really like Castaway Hank. Mom is okay with the Ghostbusters stuff. Misako really do like them. They're kind of meh. You're like 4 out of 5. For my ratings of all the characters, for the stuff that makes no sense. I mean, maybe, I don't know. I think I might have put more pieces on Scarlet just like get some more stuff for the money backs. But I guess we'll do a little bit of tournaments. Okay, what was the team I thought looked really interesting to fight? Was it this? I think it's going to be this one. That one looked kind of fun. I want to actually try. Yeah, it's just that. It's good. Worst case, I just think yes, I failed, but like I'm not actually trying to do good here. Hey, but that's my random character ranking for the roster stuff. I'm gonna pop that for y'all as well. No, I'm gonna let this just auto out for a little bit. See how this goes. Wish you could have done that before he taunted, though it's probably the benefit of manually using his taunt. Is that my center? Or their center? That was their center. Right? Or what was that out? Okay, go and throw the bomb back at them. Take him out. Alan already died? What's he doing behind the flag? Oh, he's already dead. I thought I was gonna go better. Hold down. I'm gonna turn up the fan a little bit. You got that? Well, that was the easy enough part. So I guess around there might get a little bit higher. Only Jin's towels. Maybe I don't exactly remember. Yeah, man, I always take gear so I don't have to like farm it. Though it's always nice if the gear is like more so useful than some of the others. Ooh, that might be a fun one to fight. I think I probably want to do that. Well, yeah, it's going to do that one. Invite some different things. Worst case, we'll swap to a different team. I doubt too many people are going to be playing probably after this. We haven't played already, so I don't feel too bad. I mean, I feel like I probably can leave it off what it is now and just like almost probably get that position later. Just pop that. I'm gonna wait. I want Death Santa to go ahead and use his Christmas tree before I use mine. I like how he did that and instantly took damage. But yeah, we'll talk about a couple other things and we'll pop back on them as well. Sounds good. I really hope that Santa gets their turn sometime soon. I'd like to go ahead and do my taunt and remove all the debuffs. Excellent. There, and she's out of here. Yeah, she'll just pop an ultimate. It'll be a little bit loud. Yeah, it's gonna pop that, and we'll just go ahead and kill Santa right quick. Actually, might even just auto it for a bit. We should easily be able to kill him. Gunbow, nobody needed it except for Locust. Basil on the pass. Okay. Oh, that was actually much easier than I was expecting it to maybe be. I mean, again, I think go ahead and killing Aurora early really helped. The taunters never actually got the taunts off. Let's do this thing. I think we should have like some easier stuff here so we just chit chat for a bit. I think of what I was going to say. There was some stuff I didn't want to talk about this thing. Oh, apparently had some more like game announcements now. I don't know if anybody here actually watched any of those, but if anybody saw anything they were interested in. I don't think there was any like companies I'm like that interested in, so I didn't really like paying attention to any. Well, I'm honest, I didn't know any of them were actually doing anything today, but I mean, I guess if I was really interested in them, I probably would have known. So that's probably safe enough to say. But I'm hoping some more interesting games drop soon. Because he's British. I think he just does that because he doesn't like them. Another super loud ultimate. There we go. Let's go ahead and shoot the witch. There we go. Shoot a couple more times, dude, just to make sure. And blast the wizard. Shoot a rocket at the wizard. Sprayed him. I mean, the EDF 6 is coming out. I mean, honestly, probably next year in English. We'll probably attempt to do some streams or something of it whenever that does drop. I'm like 25. Maybe a lot of people will have some score then. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that game. Well, I'm hoping it's good. I mean, it's EDF. It's always going to be like EDF quality, which is normally pretty good. Though they are making some different changes here. I believe it might be kind of exciting. Though it does look like the most different of an mainline EDF game series. Of course, Fire Emblem, We Hopes, I believe is the name of the Warriors spin-off of the game. It honestly looks like it's going to be pretty good. I mean, it's Warriors and Fire Emblem, so like, of course it's going to be. There we go. I'll say, please don't bug out on me, make me lose the fight when you decided to do all of that. I feel like she disabled my whole entire team, which I don't feel like it's normally supposed to be done. Yeah, let's go and pop the ultimate. It's gonna be loud, so we need to kill some stuff. There we go. Gonna get him out of here too. Toot toot. I wish I had some sounds to it. But yeah, so we cleared out, I think, the tough ones. Ah, here we go. Even more damage to them. I mean, I'm really looking forward to that one. I'm hoping in maybe a couple months when work picks up, I might be able to get some money and actually, like,
get some stuff where I can actually stream from some of maybe like the Switch or something. So I would love to actually play some games that are on that on stream. So we'll look out for that in like the near future. I'm trying to do some of that kind of stuff. Cause I would love to actually stream some of those games. I think those would be really fun. I mean, I really enjoy those. You know, it'd be a good one to just like talk during too. It's not like it's really that involved of a game most of the time. I mean, that's some of these characters again. I mean, it's been a little bit. I do want to play through Three Houses again soon, anyways. So that'll probably be a nice refresher. That looks fun. One needs a scarf so far. You pulled a chop and gave it to Andreas. You pulled a bow and gave it to Basil. And you pulled a backpack and gave it to Gorwell. Gorwell's always a nice one to give up. But also in the same vein of like console stuff, also want to do something similar for my phone. Probably do something for the phone way sooner than I actually will do for the yeah, so I'm just blast y'all. Probably do that before I can do like a console. Really want to get a something like to stream some stuff from my phone since I can't actually play on the emulator to play on PC. If I can get that set up on my phone or maybe like my backup phone. The backup phone. It's just kind of one that doesn't really have like it's my old model that I've transferred some stuff over for, but I still actually have that. And I think I can still play that on Wi-Fi and everything to get that set up. Might try doing something there so I can actually do some streaming for that. I might try getting something where I can stream for both of them. There's some like capture card stuff you can do. I might actually hit up him and see about that, see if stuff he got will actually work on the phone as well. So I definitely want to do that. Because there's some other phone games I'd actually love to play on here. I do a battle line, but definitely make a return to the channel if that is the case. Might do some Pokemon Master stuff. Speaking of that, also looking forward to Scarlet and Violet. Like that would be pretty fun. Though, I might even just see about picking that up. And then you might be able to watch, it's going to be a little bit open world something, a little bit of fun team. Oh, Smash is rocking Great White down there. You might, Tim, since he has the stuff already, he might stream it and I might co-op with him. We might both play that. Really looking forward to that. 2-3 is just Splatoon. I mean, well, it's a great game. I'm not really that good at it. I'm not that good at shooters anymore. Well, shooters actually take some like skill. EDF doesn't exactly take skill as much as I love it. But yeah, somebody's going to do that though. It would definitely be fun to do so. What's that kind of non-search cycle? Trying to think of what else that I think kind of announced that looked kind of fun. Breath of the Wild 2 might be interesting though. I don't think that's probably something I would really play too much. I think it'd just be too long to really commit to playing it. So well, I will definitely watch other people play that one. I wouldn't mind me picking that up myself. Though, for an older game, I wouldn't even mind still going back and picking up. He's still doing it. That was stuck both in a cycle. Oh no, he's still doing it now. Okay, I guess we're just gonna let this play out. Can I exit this and not lose points? Cause like, I don't want to actually time out on here. Age of Calamity is something I do want to pick up and play. I think they'll be like a little bit quicker than actually playing the regular game now. I do like them. I think the Zelda one, the first Zelda one was definitely better. The Hyrule Warriors was better than Fire Emblem Warriors, I think. They got lots more creative with the characters. This one, like, it still was going to be somewhat like that. Did that, I will go ahead and steal all that stuff from y'all. So I need to keep my people healthy. Y'all stop doing a buff off. Stay there. He came back. He's still buffing. Oh, well.
whenever the non-search decides to actually let me have a turn. We would like to bring Malik back out. They just did lots of damage to my Santa. I think we would have actually had this if I played it manually and it kept on doing auto because it kept on like locking up my game. Well, letting him buff for like 30 seconds. I'll let him just auto it to save time. So, I mean, it's not too close to timing out, but with it happening 3 times, was really expecting that to happen. Who should Malik replace, Ghost or Slime? I would say probably Ghost. Because I don't... Ghost and Basil have too much, I think, negative synergy with each other. So I think if you were to remove one but keep Basil on the team, you would need to do that. Oh, it actually is my team. I'm actually the one rocking Great White. That makes sense. I'm like, somebody else is using Great White in turns? Oh, that's just me. It's just me still. Sure. Come back. I don't know. I'll fix y'all up too. So that was a funky one. Yep. Yeah, that's why I say I've learned with non-searches one, especially. That one does seem to fix itself up after a little bit. The other bugs, those don't ever seem to fix themselves when they get kind of locked up. That one I have found does typically seem to fix itself. I'm trying to think what other game. Well, there's still, like I said, always the Primal Op, which looks fun. I definitely want to try streaming that whenever that comes out. At least a little bit of it. I think it'll be like an interesting game that's a little bit similar to this out there. Let's take all that stuff. Thank you. That whoever has. I don't know exactly how we. I guess somebody else took enough damage because like we were attacking Ghost, I believe there. Yeah, it's going to do some damage. Hit more people, even more. I don't know why I'm popping that. I don't really think we exactly needed to. Yeah, let's do some AoE damage. You gonna reveal yourself? Yes, you did. But yeah, that XCOM Legends, whenever that drops, they are doing a Marvel game that they said was comes with like XCOM. It looks very COD-based now, so it might be kind of interesting. And it's from the devs of XCOM. Might be kind of interesting to check out. But I mean, I think it's like $60. So probably won't when that really drops. To be honest, I don't know if I'm like that interested. We'll see. Oh yeah, because there's 2 characters died. I'm like, I won that fight. No, yeah, they did die, but like weirdness happened there. Like, I don't exactly blame myself for them dying there, because I'm just like, when's this actually going to finish? Though I will for these other teams, I will break out my own plastic space, let them just have a fun little eat fest. You know, just hate ultimates. Yeah, Ghost is also pretty loud too. I'm trying to think what other games that were coming out. I mean, there's like a bunch of just weird little games I'm interested in. Though I will admit, there is one I'm kind of interested in. I think it's like 20 Minutes Till Dawn or something. It's kind of like Vampire Survivors, but a little bit more Lovecraftian. That looks kind of fun. I mean, I've liked some of the like Vampire Survivor looking games. But I'm not saying that the game had like a market on that type of genre before it dropped. Though I can see why. With that one releasing and very popular, it does kind of seem like some people might have been copying how quickly they release similar games, but I have enjoyed most of the other similar games I have actually seen out there, which has been kind of fun. What else was kind of interesting? Oh, I did mention, I think last time, that random Terranova styled game, which well, the breakdown was something like something's happening in the future and they time travel back in time to like go back to the time of dinosaurs and start over kind of with humanity, but come with like the future tech or something.
Though I think there was like, I mean, there's like a lot of other plot stuff going on there, but I think this is like they found out there's like dinosaurs that didn't actually exist, though, I mean, might just because that wasn't discovered. But they did that, and I think it's just be like maybe they said they're actually going back in time because they're going to like an alternate universe or something, maybe. So they were counting things that didn't exist on our Earth. It's kind of interesting. Like some cool lore stuff going on there, but of course the show like got canceled after one season, so it never proceeded on with any of that stuff. That one looks kind of interesting. Oh, also Lego Brawls. Whenever that dropped, which actually might be kind of soon, I definitely am going to be playing that. At least checking it out. The game might not actually be good or might not be engaging, but I do at least want to check that out. Do some Mars mission stuff in there for a little bit. Have a little bit of fun there when that drops. Just some more Lego stuff. I feel like that might be it for like stuff that's supposed to be coming out soon. Yeah. Not too many more series I remember just kind of following, being super excited about. Well, let's put this auto in, why not? Catch back up on chat. Okay, then we'll shoot the army, does the opening noises even when they're the only enemy team. They do it during your team noises. 5+ came out, everyone clicked at once, and then Amazon crashed. So when they drop something new, a lot of people get very excited about it. Oh, Freddy had a PS5. Is there anything for PS5 that you were actually interested in that's coming out sometime soon? Talking about like just new games. Let's go kick somebody. There we go. Do that. Steal some buff. Probably want to shoot you. Excellent. Taking more people out. He's just weakening himself. Oh, I do want to say something else I will kind of talk about. I don't think Tim is here. So we talked about this earlier today, and I mentioned watching or something happened in the show. Like I said, we mentioned the show to him at church. But so I'm watching some more anime stuff again. There's a bunch of interesting shows this season. I'm also watching some like last season. Well, man, like a bunch of seasons behind. Not that I'm gonna watch all of them. There's like lots of stuff we can check out there. And there's been some very funny ones I've started watching recently. I guess like the middle of what they have released right now. I think it's like 8 episodes maybe total out right now. I think I'm like 3 or 4 into it. A couple of Kukos, I believe it's for Kukos. I want to say something else now. That one's been very, very weird. But kind of interesting. It's a little bit like romantic comedy. But we haven't really gotten the romance stuff yet. I mean, it's almost a little bit more like family drama stuff. But it's interesting about like 2 kids that got swapped at birth, and it's kind of like some joking stuff with them. But it's been pretty decent so far. That one's been funny. Love After World Domination has been hysterical. It's like a mock Power Rangers type show where one of the heroes and villains start dating each other. That one's been really good. And one with a way too long name, something like Stuck in an Ultimate game or like dating game or whatever. That one has been super good. Almost feels like a parody of itself or a parody of like something else. Have been really enjoying that one. Honestly, I'm kind of waiting for the next episode of that to come out. I like stayed up real late one night to binge watch a bunch of that. Because it just kept making me laugh. It's just making fun of so many different like some like random game tropes stuff, narrative things going on, and it's just kind of funny. I like the character. It's like kind of isekai overpowered stuff, but like not exactly in the same way as others, and he's not like
necessarily trying to be overpowered. I also like he's using lots of stuff to just gamble and like cheat people out at gambling. A little bit of a different use of that sort of formula. And that one's been really fun. You don't check the store that often because you're still not done with Marvel Superheroes 2. Yeah, the Lego one. Still have to explore Sakura, Hala, and Atalin. Interesting. Other some quests you haven't done because they involve taking pictures at the very weird. I hate some of those like really weird like puzzle quest objectives, which just like, how do I actually complete this? What's like the best score I can get here? I can get, I guess, let's see, what rank I'm looking at. If I could get like 7th, I'll be happy. I mean, I am 7th. Let's get a little bit higher. Let's see. Was any like super fun teams in here? We'll do those before calling it. Hell, that might be that's a different team. We'll try that one at least. Power Rangers when you were little. Yeah, I know most people kind of do. Although it's definitely a bigger thing in Japan. I think it's like what Sentai something too over there. It had a different name in Japan. Actually, I think the only thing they copied over was like the stuff in the suits, maybe. And then, like they repurposed everything else. Like if you're interested, look up the history of the stuff what they did with Power Rangers to like westernize it. It is such interesting. But there's like a whole bunch of like genre of stuff similar to that. So you have that one. You have Kamen Rider. You have Zone Fighter. I mean that one's kind of it's done. Ultraman, which is still going. Kamen Rider, I think, is also still kind of going. There's like a couple other ones, but it's kind of just like people in suits. It's not exactly like Godzilla, but some of that stuff is related to that. Godzilla Battle Line is having some crossover stuff, maybe with a few of them. There's like one director that's done a bunch of movies and some of the different things, and he somehow created his own like universe with just the movies he has done, which is kind of interesting. But they're doing a crossover with him because he did a Godzilla movie. But that Godzilla movie is somehow connected to those other ones. And I think next month, we'll see. On the, I think 19th, we're supposed to actually, or 19th or 18th, we're supposed to get our actual first anniversary stuff in the game. So that's when actually the festivities are going to begin, which is interesting. I thought they were supposed to begin this month. I'm curious to see what's actually going to drop in that game. But they mentioned doing some crossover with all 4 of the Shin Japan Heroes Universe properties, which include Shin Godzilla, Evangelion, whatever that one. I never watched that anime. A movie that he did of that. They just released a Shin Ultraman movie. That was supposed to be, I think, the next actual crossover. And then next year there's supposed to be a Shin Kamen Rider thing. Kamen Rider and Ultraman are both kind of like Power Rangers with people in suits fighting knockoff Godzilla creatures. I mean, some of them actually are like a rebranded Godzilla suit. I think in Ultraman they had like one of them that was like that, or something like that. They were like done by the same people, so they just used an old suit and like had put more spikes onto it or something. Really, really funny. But they have mentioned something about that one being next, which would be interesting. That's our first, like, I would say, real, not exactly Godzilla property we would be getting a crossover with. I mean, we've gotten some stuff from movies that want Godzilla, but with other Toho stuff that was kind of ish related, like Mogira. Although that Mogira later appeared in a Godzilla movie as like a different Mogira, like they reused kind of, well, I guess they didn't reuse the suit, they like reused kind of some of the design there. I think if it's another fun team, but this would be like our first really big one. It'd be with like another movie, which would be kind of interesting. It's like a new property, but I'm very interested in seeing that one when it drops. Let's do that one. I think that will be kind of fun. I want to see what they're going to do. Of all of the stuff that sound like, well, besides Shin Godzilla, but that's also a Godzilla, so it's not really like that much of a crossover. I'm curious to see what they're going to do with Ultraman, because people mentioned they think they might just do like posters maybe for Neon, Evangelion, Neon Genesis Evangelion or something like that. Like we might not actually get maybe a unit, but it sounds like the Ultraman one might be a little bit of a bigger crossover thing, collab stuff. So I'm very interested in seeing that movie, or see what they do with that, which could be in a couple days, could be next month, or it could be in a couple more months. I don't know. It was very weird, the wording on how we're going to get like 4 consecutive crossovers. We'll still be in the polling resort units, which honestly I'm more excited about those than the other stuff. But I'm curious to see what they might do with some other crossover stuff. And there's lots of cool things they could do there. They branch out into things that aren't exactly Godzilla related, but there could be some cool things you could have in the Godzilla game that could also fight Godzilla. But yeah, I'm very excited to see what they might do with that, because it might be kind of fun to have some like Power Ranger-esque shenanigans going on in there. Though speaking of, there is a little, I think it's comics, not manga, that's getting published right now that is Godzilla vs. the Power Rangers, which is also, to me, kind of funny. Rank 8 now. I thought I was at like 6 earlier. Maybe somebody else is rising right now. I mean, I could settle for rank 8. She'll choose this team. But yeah, I don't know, I just think that's kind of funny. Very looking forward to it. I think it might be kind of fun. Okay, catching back up on chat. Get tricked into... Oh, wow, it went back down. I tried to read the message and decided to reset everything. So you get tricked into using their special. It looks like they have full health, but they lost like a sliver. You only hit for 3k. Also, there's some races you can't do yet because you don't have the current vehicle or the correct vehicle. And some of those races are tough. Castle, you might use the same team that you used last year, but with Malak instead of Magisto. He doesn't have much change. Mr. Gold takes a win. We saw that team using Primo. I think Mr. Gold, as cool as he might be, I don't know if he actually will still change up too much for City, since City really needs... I don't think City exactly needs more healing. And I think that's kind of what he brings. Well, I mean, he is a healer. I mean, I think of course he does like other things as well. But like, you don't... I feel like they need like a good attacker, also maybe like a better tank nowadays or something, or some other like crazy support buffer, debuffer character. They don't really just need somebody that does more of kind of what they're already good at. I mean, it almost sounds like if I was to slot him into a team, it would probably be as a replacement for Chef. And I don't know of everybody on that team. Chef is the one that maybe needed the biggest upgrade from. That's a spaceman, yeah. Next year's anniversary will probably require like somebody else that's kind of like a little bit premium or something, or some like funky strategy there. Which I mean, I don't actually mind doing those, but it is noticeable. It says I'm 7th. Oh, that's sorry. That's just somebody got a victory of. I'm not 7th. It was lower than that. Yeah, let me just go down and see who else is there. Oh, Ghostbusters team. Yeah, that'll be easy. And we just go ahead and gobble them up. Oh, but yeah, I'm very excited for Godzilla's anniversary. Also, I'm happy that the anniversary wasn't actually just Shin Godzilla. Because I'm like, I don't actually care about Shin Godzilla. I mean, because I voted Giant Octopus on the voting poll. But it's like, I would much rather have the Destroyer won first place. So if you want to give us anybody for the anniversary, it should probably have been Destroyer. Destroyer is a very interesting design, but it does almost feel more Power Rangers-y. Like, he does it did wind up looking very much kind of like a Lovecraftian devil type creature or something when he's supposed to be like a crustacean. I feel like you could make a little bit more cooler design, though it is cool by itself, but it does have like a very much of a look of like there's a dude in a suit wearing this. But I would be very excited to see that get added. Now, I was hoping they would have like some better deals drop. Well, not deals. I don't really have the money right now to spend on like any deals or anything, which I would normally, especially for that game. Yeah, I'm just happy that they're actually doing something else for the anniversary. Really want to hear what they're doing. They are actually dropping some background images, which, no, the first one wasn't the best, but it's just Godzilla and King Ghidorah, like, like it wasn't, I guess, like, they have like too many other design stuff going on in there, but it's still cool. I'm looking forward to maybe actually they drop more art stuff, because the stuff they have dropped has been pretty cool. They have like pretty decent art in that game, all things considered, and I'm just kind of looking forward to maybe getting some more of it too, or just something cool. I want to see what they're going to do, since they have, in my opinion, been fairly generous, and I've liked how they have kind of handled that game. There's some stuff I wish they would have done a little bit differently, maybe some stuff they would do a little bit more with the meta or whatever. But it's definitely not bad, at least compared to some other games I've played. Like, I still think this game is doing decently right now, but just even comparing that game to this game, that game blows this one out of the water, in my opinion, with some of the stuff they do. Yeah, let's go ahead and drop that on them. That'll be very nice. You can go ahead and steal all those buffs. You can keep those heal block debuffs though. Have fun with those. Let's get some more healing going. Well, I even did that. Probably want to do that to you. Well, actually, no. I want to stop at you. You actually have that decent ultimate. Oh, come on. You can do better than that. So I think we probably should have it by now. But yeah, that ultimate. Oh no. That anniversary I'm really looking forward to. Also, I think Pokemon Masters is supposed to be coming up soon. That's another mobile game I've been kind of playing recently. It's been fairly decent. It also reminds me I probably need to get in the stream soon, so I'll actually watch. I still haven't played that at all today. Not that it's like that big of a deal, but I would actually like at least log on there, do some of my dailies, check out some other things on there. Finally got Guzma, so I'm happy about that. Might be my favorite villain leader, maybe? He also kind of isn't really the villain of that game. You reach a screen time limit on YouTube? Okay. I honestly don't remember. Probably talking about Godzilla Battle Line, because I'm a Godzilla Battle Line simp. Really enjoyed that game. Yeah, man, I might hop on and do some other battles later, but I think I might end this up soon here. I don't think I've mentioned anything about LLHU. How about some other stuff right now? Not everything on this stream is related to LEGO Legacy. We do talk about other things here, even if we don't play too many other things. Though I do also want to break out soon and do some Xenonauts 2 at some point, maybe do a little stream of that. I'm just waiting for them to do like a decent update to that game. She also will do some more troubleshooting at some point. Pop you with that. Hit everybody with one of these. And I guess we'll just help Redbeard while we can. Get him below half health before Scarlet is done with her dizzy. Excellent. Oh, I get stunned. Not dizzy, but I don't know. I don't know. The icon makes me think of dizzy. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, I think that was really it. Talking about some Godzilla. I'm trying to think something else happened with one of the other games. Oh, still working on getting that blog post together about spending a mobile game. I have to admit, the longer the Battle Pass thing has been out for Jurassic World Alive, the more it's been calling to me. It's $40, which is a lot. Well, I think it's actually $20 for the paid version. There's a $40 upgrade thing, which you get other stuff in, which is honestly kind of tempting to me. Well, it would power level me lots in that game. When actually, I feel like I must be $40 for a game that one actually feels pretty good. And I'm already, I think, level 26 in the Battle Pass out of 30 levels, or maybe I'm like 22 or something. I don't know. I think there's 26 days left or something like that. So like, there's lots more time for me to get higher in it later. So I actually get all the rewards. Haven't been actually that hard to do, all honesty. And it's actually been given, like I said, pretty decent rewards, which I've been very happy about. Like, looking at the stuff, $40, what will get me in there is definitely more than what $100 would get me in this game most of the time. So yeah, that's what I guess I had to actually play the game also while doing that. Now the free rewards have been decent. Like the paid rewards are definitely way better in there than the free ones. As you already have another turn. Like the free ones have been definitely well. There have been a couple of tiers where you've gotten more from the free one. Like there have been some I have seen that have given you like 100 DNA of one of the creatures for free, but the paid one only gave you like 50. So that was like the same. That was on like the same tier, so it wasn't anything like too special. I thought it did damage to them, but it actually didn't like it did anything at all. Let me just, I don't know, I guess just auto it. But yeah, I like that because it feels like I'm actually getting something. It's interesting. The $40 actually feels better to me than what the $100 bundles in that game actually get you, which I think is also interesting. I mean, it might be a little bit pay to win, though. Honestly, I think it's no big deal. Some games, especially ones that's been out for like 4 years, having some deals or something in them, so like people who might be starting out can go ahead and kind of catch up a little bit. Sure, you can get some Apex DNA. I don't think it's like enough to actually unlock the Apex though. And you go ahead and instantly get a unique, basically. But that helps somebody who is a newer player catch up some of the later game stuff more so than just grinding out the game for 2 years to catch up, which makes sense. That's probably my biggest complaint about the game is just somebody who hasn't played for a while. I started about around the 3rd year, I guess, anniversary, and I played some before, like maybe year 1 or something. I'm like really far behind, and there's lots of stuff I can't do, and because I can't do some of the stuff, it's harder to catch up, because if I could do some of the stuff, I could catch up a little bit quicker. I think that's probably it for right now. But this actually feels decent. Really, the stuff in the shop right now isn't that great. We should go with 5 stars. You might use it in place of Reed. You haven't used it since before you worked on Andreas. So it was running the Chili team or Black Chill team. You would use Ice Station and replace Raw and Cold with Zane and Santa. I think you'd probably want Aurora and Santa on the team. Yeah, I'll probably do all that other stuff before officially, and also we'll do one more arena battle anyways. We're gonna get up a little bit higher. At least get into 3rd place, hopefully. Or actually, no, I'm almost save that for a little bit, because we do have like at least over an hour before payout time. I might hop on like 20 minutes before that and do some stuff. Do I have any more of these left? No. Okay, good. Did I actually get through 2 hours of stream? That was like a 3-hour long playlist. I'm surprised that's already over. But yeah, that's kind of it. might even do a stream at one point, planning out the writing of that for anybody who might be interested in sitting through that. We'll just be talking about payment stuff and actual different video games. I might be bringing some of those different things up and looking at them. But yeah, there's lots of very interesting things going on with some like free-to-play games for actual monetization in them, and I think it's very interesting to look at, especially just like for yourself. Which of them are tempting? Which of them are not tempting? Because I know so many of them have like so many means of monetization in them, and it's so interesting to kind of see all the different stuff in those. But let's see. I don't want to list Undertale music. What other good songs list are on here? That's I guess we'll do that one. I don't want to do one that's going to get me copyright striked. But yeah, thank you for those that did come out to this. It was fun hanging out and chatting for a bit. I'm not going to do that right now. Oh, you mean show off that? But yeah, we'll go ahead and end it here. We're going to do some other stuff tonight. Thank you for those that were able to come on out to this stream. I'll be adding a couple more channels onto the actual Discord. Or might maybe have like some other media stuff, and then we'll talk about like movies and TV shows sometime. Or we just started doing that recently. And I've had fun just kind of chatting about some different ones. It's been fun having some like non-toxic discussions about some of those things. So yeah, it's been kind of fun doing that. Thank you all who came out to this. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Hopefully we'll get a money bag soon, so I can actually work on Cole a little bit. I definitely want to mess around with him like next time when we do a Brixpedition night. Probably gonna do another one to finish off the quest. I'll just go ahead and do that on my own. But yeah, I look forward to actually using him next time I hopefully have to do one of these streams to actually play through Brixpedition. I'd like to actually test him out a little bit, just to have some fun. At least use some of the new characters somewhere in the few different areas where you can actually use them. I mean, I'm not gonna do one like later tonight. I meant like later in the week. But yeah, with that said, we're gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Thank you for coming out to this, and I hope to see you next time. Also, if anybody is interested, there is a link in the description below to the Discord. At least there should be one. If you want to hop on there, we have other discussions on there sometimes. Depends if there's like anything to be talked about. There's not always stuff to talk about. But my voice is going, so if you want to talk any further, feel free to do so on there. And I will see you next time. So Gripley out. Goodbye.